So this chart allows you to look at year-to-date progress, and perhaps let's start off looking at all grades, and we can look at what was my workforce at the start of the year. And in the start of the year, what was the total workforce, what's the labor cost, and what's the percent change of headcount. They also might want to know how many people did I hire, and what's my addition and cost to the workforce, and what percent did I change the workforce through hiring. Perhaps also my promotions. So how many people did I promote, labor costs and percent change again. My transfers in, normally very hard to calculate, but in this case, able to see how people moved in and out of this particular business unit or function that we're looking at. Turnover, everybody always wants to know turnover, and what do we lose in labor costs and headcount. Retirements, becoming more and more topical. And then finally, who transferred out. At the end of it, you're able to see what was my total workforce and my total labor cost and my percent change of headcount overall. Now, I might also want to look at that in terms of a data grid. In my data grid, I can look at the same information, and I can also download and see who are the people, and I can prove whether this information is correct and really allow people to understand what are the changes in the particular workforce. I could also print it, download in Excel, or do a PowerPoint. Now, perhaps I want to slice this by a different way and filter down the results by a particular population. So let me look at my leadership group, just for example. And in leadership, we see a different story where the workforce is declining. And you can see it right here. The start of year headcount was right here, but as you look over here, there's been a number of retirements. And retirements are trending down the workforce considerably despite the hires, promotions, and transfers, leaving us with a current headcount which is much lower. This information can be used to look at any slice of the workforce or any filtered values of the workforce to really understand what's happening with the population. So you could look at regular versus diverse workforces, leadership versus other workforce, exempt versus non-exempt, pivotal roles versus non-pivotal roles, or really whatever is the right thing to look at.